Good, good, good. Good.
Ew.
How you feel?
I feel it. My head's pounding. My hands are hurting. My glutes felt it. So did my lower back. So if you call that good, woohoo. Oh.
Come on. Whoa.
Wow.
Today I changed my deadlift from the dark gray 34-inch under the accelerator to the black 34-inch under the accelerator before adding the overloads. I'll add the overloads by the second workout. So then I could change it all. So then I could probably put the black and white because that wasn't particularly hard in reality. It's just a matter of I started with the dark gray just to get the core used to it,
Right.
move it up to the black again just to let it adjust for like a week or two before adding more. It isn't
Right.
that I could pull more right now, but you want the core to adapt.
Right. That's the same way with my single leg. You're like, add the, and I'm like, let
Yeah,
me
little
get
by little,
this.
you add the thing, and then you start adding the more because you once you're going from a lower starting point, you always want it to adapt a bit. You have the strength, but you want it to adapt. If not, you're gonna find little pains here and little pains. You gotta make sure you're doing it the right way.
Right. Instead of flailing.
Because
I'm
the
glad
people really
I'm
don't understand how much you know how if you stretch a band an extra inch, it compounds a lot, right?
right.
Every time like that. But not only that, when you start from a lower starting point, that same tension is a lot more compounded to your lower back. It's
Yep.
completely different. So, like from where you're starting here, that's a lot more than where other people are starting from, just because of the angle. There's no leverage here. You have to really be loading it, so you have to be smart at how you do that. Yes, you want that area to get strong, but you got to work your way to it. Good, good.
I quit too soon. Dang it. I had like three. Whew.
Same way, the
When
way
you
I'm doing
think the
bench pro
tension
now.
stopped, when your tension's that much.
Yeah, because remember now when you're that like if I want to show you if I'm
Because it's
here with
already
the
that
black
tension
band, right?
right there.
The black band on this, you notice this is stuck. The actual notice that's actually stuck on there, so the tension starts lower, right? Lower than that. So if I'm here and I'm here, that
Right.
makes the tension here loaded on your lower back. It isn't like putting it on the floor where you're letting go of the tension. If you're here, you're still having to resist. So you come down all the way and you go all the way up and you come back down all the way. That's a lot of tension every time you start putting it there. And the way that I'm doing bent row now, I'm doing the bent row from
Right.
here, right? So I'm doing it the same way under. You're here. I actually do like a good morning and then pull and then start lowering, then lower, like, but you know, if I'm not using momentum, I'm really concentrating on my lower back pulling and then my back pulling. You see what I'm saying? So that's a stressful thing from that, doing both at the same time. Again, to really, really control well, but you see, it's this. It's you are completely flat. See, you pull up, so you're pulling up with the lower back, and then all the way, and then back down. So doing like a good morning and bench row at the same time. So you're working the lats and you're working the lower back, all in one shot. It's very stressful. You got to really control it, or else you'll hurt yourself.
Okay.
But it's adding a lot of power to that lower back.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that wasn't triggered by the mother with the 14-year-old.
Yeah. Well, even Dr. J put, hey, the thing is that she's not doing it right. Yeah, she's not. It's just a 14-year-old, but and I see what you're trying to do is develop a thing so you can make some money out of it. But you know, the thing is like, look, there you see it all the time online now. There's a million things. Become a coach without ever being a coach. You don't have to know nothing. Be a because you could make so much. It's
Right.
like, dude, shouldn't you actually know something before you're a coach of something?
Right.
I mean,
But
not
how
just
many
have AI do it for you, and but then why are you? You're not a coach. You're just making money out of nothing. You don't know nothing. And the key
Yes.
to training is not just even talking about the movement; it's being able to look at somebody and telling them what to change for their body.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
And the whole encouraging other parents of 14-year-olds to do things improper is just mind blowing for me.
Yeah. I mean,
You
I'm sure
start
she's a
doing
nice
it
girl and
wrong at the
everything.
age of 14.
She has simply no knowledge of what she's talking about. So
Right.
So,
Right. And
so
neither
one
does
thing
the
is saying,
parent
"Hey
that's
guys,
trying to
get this.
push
I
it.
like to work out with this." Okay, perfect. But let's not pretend that you actually know anything
Right.
about the actual.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Boop.
Good. Good, good. Squeeze it. Then let it lower first. Let your lats lower it. Now you could lower your body right there, right there. When you reach right there, that's right. Leave the lats loaded. Then again, with your lower back, and then pull. Try to have your ass a little bit more back, so you're not like you have a little more flexion in your knees. You could have flexion in your knees here. Then move up. Yeah, and then
Nope, I
pull
did
it.
it wrong that time.
Yeah, you want to do it very smooth. Once you pass the knees, you then go down with your like that. Then same thing. Once you pass the knees, then you pull into you. Eventually, you're gonna finish at the bottom only because you're so tired you can't even come up. But make sure you're squeezing. You gotta let the lats move. Yep. There you go. Right there. Right there. Squeeze hard.
Ooh.
Yep. Eventually, you're gonna stay at the bottom and pull. All right, and pull to your lats. That's okay.
Ah.
Yeah. As you're gonna finish here, basically.
Ah.
Nice.
That'll take a little work.
Yes. Yes. You gotta get used to it.
Ah.
I wouldn't recommend it to almost anybody but you and maybe a couple other people because you have to have the right control, or else you're gonna just mess up your lower back.
Right. Because that's where I feel it.
If you think you're just gonna be able to move around like a crazy person with weight and all that, you're gonna just mess up your discs. You have to have complete control.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm not
You're
set
almost
yet.
there. Espérate que estoy terminando. Mándame la foto ahí. Ponte ahí, a ver.
Ya la cosa está mejorando. Oye,
Is that a new band right there? Tammy?
No.
All right.
Why?
Because I thought. Espérate. All right.
Are you with Julio on a different side?
No, I'm talking to my father, who's
Okay.
been hiding out in his house for like 5 or 6 days, throwing a fishing line downstairs because his ankle is swollen. Apparently, he sprained his ankle,
Oh
so he hasn't
no.
been able to walk out of his house, of his apartment. So he throws a rope with a little bag down to the older people under to fish up so they could send him the stuff so he doesn't climb the stairs.
Hey, if it works.
It works for him.
Woohoo. Great.
Come on.
Can't keep my butt where it needs to be.
Good. Come on. Yo pensaba que tú estabas con Ralito. Yo pensaba que tú te habías ido el lunes para donde Raulito. ¿Por qué no vas al trailer y ven para acá? Ven aquí en el tren. En el tren vas sentado. Te montas en un Uber. Y el Uber te lleva hasta el tren y te montas en el tren. Acaba de venir para acá. En el tren. Good. That was good. Little
Thank
bit of
you.
pain. That's all. See you
A
tomorrow.
little bit. Have a great day.
Bye. You too.